Hey, welcome to Graphic Policy Television GPTV. I'm Brett. In my hands is Romeo versus Juliet, a Kill Shakespeare Adventure, a graphic novel kind of set in the Kill Shakespeare world. It is by Anthony Del Cole, one of the co-creators of Kill Shakespeare, and then Stefan Tosheff is the artist. Becca Carey is, I believe, the cover and designer and letterer of this. This is interesting. Yeah, letter by Becca Carey. So, Kill Shakespeare was a thing a while ago. I'd say probably like 10 years ago was roughly when it came out. And it remixed the Shakespeare world. It's been such a long time, I really couldn't go into detail about it. But basically, it took a lot of the characters from Shakespeare and gave us a whole bunch of new stories about it. In one, they were like trying to find Shakespeare himself, who was like this wizard to control stuff. And it was good. It was really, really good. Lots of rewards, lots of awards, lots of praise, like well-deserved stuff. And I myself, like, I read Shakespeare in probably like high school, and that was about it. And I really liked it. Like, it did a good job, I think, of attempting to like recreate Shakespearean language without maybe going over the top. The characters felt like they were the characters that I know. Like, my limited knowledge made it feel like really solid. And from everything I remember, like the original stuff, people who knew Shakespeare really liked it and thought it played off the characters nicely. So Romeo versus Juliet is an interesting one. It is yet another kind of remix of Shakespeare's characters. Juliet is now pregnant and whisked away to this kind of like small town, this nunnery. The father might be Hamlet, and Romeo, of course, is pissed at Hamlet for stealing Juliet away and leads Titus's forces, at least some of Titus's forces, to destroy this town that Juliet, who decides to kind of protect it. It's a very Western in that way, with a lot of romantic entanglements. Let's go with that. It's good. Like, at its core, as I said, it's very Western-like. We have showdowns, we've got duels, we've got kind of like high noon standoffs, lots of action, and it feels like a solid reintroduction to the characters that gets me to hope that we get to see more of the Kill Shakespeare world. Again, like, I'm not an expert in Shakespeare at all. I really know kind of bare minimum, but you really just need to know who Romeo is, who Juliet is, and who Hamlet is, and you're pretty solid in this story. Like, you just need to know that these, well, at least in this case, this version, these three are kind of in a love triangle, and that there's evil forces trying to attack a town. That stuff doesn't really necessarily matter. You don't need to know specifics about Titus. Othello is in it, Puck's in it. Like, you don't need to know specifics of those other than that they are just characters from the Shakespeare world. And I think that's where it works really well, is if you know Shakespeare, there's probably a whole, I'm not going to say there is a whole other level to reading this, of the connections and the characters and their background and references. Like, all that stuff just gets unlocked to a whole nother level. But if you don't, and you just even know the basics, like, you really need to know the basics, you can enjoy this. That it's just a straight up of, Juliet is pregnant, Hamlet's most likely the father, and Romeo's pissed about it and on, seeking revenge. That's seriously all you need to know, and you can totally enjoy it. The art is good. It doesn't quite blow me away, but it's good. Like, there's some solid action in it. The characters are interesting and very, I think, kind of fit what I would maybe expect some of the Hamlet characters are. All of it is decent, and at times there's almost like a magical element that I think it does a solid job with. But overall, like, the art's good. Like, the art doesn't blow me away. It doesn't really just... It doesn't hurt. It doesn't help. Like, it does a decent job of the story. I think that's the kind of my general view of it. Like, it's good art. But it's not something that I think, like, really kind of takes it to the next level. But overall, like, it's good. There's some stuff in the back, some an interview. There's a little bit about like the art itself and coloring and inking and layouts and stuff like that. That's kind of cool. I always like seeing that stuff in graphic novels and collections. But yeah, it's some solid stuff. Like it feels like a nice return to Kill Shakespeare, and as I said, hopefully we get more. Really comes down to like hopefully we get more, and this is just the start of things. I kind of laughed when I was about to start this. There's of course praise on the back, and the final is told by an idiot full of sounded fury, signifying nothing. William Shakespeare. Just feels like a great quote to end this all with. You know, if you're a Shakespeare fan, or if you're just kind of like into westerns and the western genre and want something a little bit different, you know, check it out. Like I think it plays off the western really well, even to like, you know, getting the band together to go stop the bad guys. You know, this is out in shops, so you can go get it. We got a link beneath this video. Put in your zip code. Tell the comic shops near you. No problem. We have some links where you can purchase your own. There'll be affiliate links, so do get a small percentage, and by doing that, you'll support our site. So thank you. And speaking of support, just watch our video, support us as always. So thank you as well. If you are into comics, if you're into graphic novels, check us out every single day at graphicpolicy.com. Of course, we're on Facebook, TikTok, Mastodon, Threads, Blue Sky, all at Graphic Policy, keeping it nice and consistent. So until next time, keep reading those comics and keep it geeky. Hey, thanks for watching the previous video from Graphic Policy Television. Just by watching, you help support our site. Thank you so much. Now, if you're watching these videos, you probably care about geeky things like movies, television, comic books, toys, games, video games, you name it. You can go and subscribe right now to our YouTube channel to stay in touch and catch all the new videos, or check out our website at graphicpolicy.com. There's a nice link on this end of the video. But as always, thank you for watching. Keep on rocking and keep it geeky.